Mahler was one of the last great symphonists, one of the last great composers who had written a lot of symphonies. Of course, he had Shostakovich and the other people in the 20th century, but he was the one who probably got a pinnacle in the genre of the symphony. His symphonies are big, his symphonies are very, very special. They are extroverted, introverted, they are existential, they are an entire world. Of course, Mahler was writing symphonies about himself, about his life, about his family, about the epoch, about the environment where he was living. The first, fifth and sixth symphonies, they were key points in his career. Number one is a symphony which he was writing for the longest period of time, for many, many, many years. And that's a symphony which propelled him into the, let's say, the view or attention of Finnish society. The Fifth Symphony was written at the time when he was going to the fame. He just became a music director in Vienna. He just got this very special relation with Alma Schindler, then becoming Alma Mahler. Adagietta from the Fifth is his love letter. And number six is very special too, because it was written in the happiest time of his life. And at the same time, this is a tragic symphony with a hammer blow of fate. Without Lenny Bernstein propaganding symphonies of Mahler, perhaps nowadays we won't play them as often as they deserve. So Lenny Bernstein was one of the first people who were one of the first conductors who was insisting on placing Mahler symphony in the core of his conducting career. And of course, because of that, the world started to recognize all the beauty, all the grandeur of Mahler output and of his symphonies. And without Lenny Bernstein promoting symphonies of Mahler, we probably wouldn't know them as well as we do now. There's a lot of recordings of Mahler symphonies in 20th century and now in 21st century. And of course, I was listening to many, starting from Bruno Walter and Leonard Bernstein to Klaus Denstedt, Claudio Abbado, Simon Rattle, modern-day conductors. There's a lot, and this is one of the beauties of Mahler symphonies. You can interpret them as a conductor in a very different way, and probably every way will be the right one nowadays for this evening with this orchestra. Of course, when Mahler said that the symphony has to reflect or describe all the world, he was right in his own terms. But the world was different. The world of now is so different from the world which was at the time when Mahler was living in it. So I think nowadays we have to adjust ourselves, we have to reimagine, we have to think even more about the place of his symphonies and how we give the message to the difficult world nowadays.